that's simply not possible.
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
So with Halloween coming very close, it seems like Christmas is already dropping for a lot of stores. But there was one major thing that I wanted to talk about besides just Home Depot. We all know Home Depot has amazing lineups for both Halloween and Christmas. And every year we always see really good lineups for Christmas from Walmart, and we even see some really good lineups for Christmas from Big Lots. However, for the past few years, there has been one company retailer that has kind of downgraded a little bit in Christmas, but this year it seems like just like Halloween, they are coming back with something special. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to talk to you all about the new life-size 6-foot poseable singing animated Santa Claus that I do believe will be getting produced by Gemmy, being sold at Lowe's this year. Now, as far as we know, this is the only life size we have from Lowe's, and this is going to be made in two models, the black version and the white version. Now, I don't normally do videos reviewing over certain props, but I feel like this definitely needs to be addressed because I think this is something new and something different for Gemmy that is being produced, and I do like the concept. Now, my last video I talked about how animatronics for Christmas seem to always just be hip swingers, and we never get any type of originality from any life size that is made for Christmas. However, it seems like the companies are starting to branch off a little bit, especially this year, and make brand new animatronics. Similar to the SVI Santa Claus, the new SVI animated reindeer, the awesome 2 8-foot nutcrackers, etc. It seems like Lowe's this year is trying to branch out and do something other than dancers, and it looks like that they decided to purchase or produce this Santa Claus into their stores, made by, I do like I said, believe Gemmy. Now, what makes this guy so unique? Well, every year, like I have mentioned in the past, it seems like we have always gotten animatronics that only dance when it comes down to Christmas. I always see just dancing animatronics. I love the character designs of animatronics that are sold during Christmas, but I really get tired of seeing just dancers. It seems like hip swinging animatronics have just been placed on the side for Christmas only. No longer does Halloween get hip swingers, instead only Christmas gets hip swingers. But Halloween gets animatronics that move their heads back and forth and talk a lot and say spooky phrases.
Why?
For once, I just wanted to see an animatronic for Christmas that did something similar, very similar to maybe what the SVI Santa does. And this animatronic, in my opinion, is really cool. And maybe I spoke too soon, because this animatronic, while he is not the most impressive thing on the planet, I do think this is a brand new and awesome unique look for Gemmy's life-size Santa Claus. So what does this Santa do exactly? I'm going to put an image up on the screen and I'm going to read this to you. The item description says, "Delight guests with a life-size Santa. Our Santa is dressed in a plush red suit with fuzzy white trim, black mittens and boots, and a black belt with a golden buckle. He has big fluffy white beard and eyebrows. This holiday character is poseable and can easily be made to sit or stand to fit any scene. When his mitten is pressed, he lets out a jolly ho ho ho. This poseable Santa figure makes an eye-catching addition to your indoor Christmas decorations. Collapses for easy storage, includes everything needed for setup. 6-foot Santa in plush red suit with poseable arms and sound. Poseable Santa in a pose Santa in a standing or sitting position to greet guests, family, and friends. Plush button and motion sensor activation to hear Santa's cheery laugh. Requires 3 AA batteries, which are included. which is pretty typical for Gemmy, being the ones who hook you up with everything. Now, reading this description, I think this is a very interesting take on a life-size Santa Claus. We never really get animatronics, in my opinion, that are like this for Christmas, or really at all. We have gotten some rocking animatronics for Halloween that rock back and forth slowly while saying spooky phrases, but never have I seen an animatronic quite like this. I think, in my personal opinion, this is a good concept and a good step in the right direction for Christmas animatronics. For once, I would just like to see creativity start sprouting more when it comes to Christmas as well. And I think this is definitely it. What I think I like most about this is the concept. The fact that you can take this Santa Claus and build him and then also pose him in any way you want. I don't know if the arms are posable, but it definitely looks like, just from the pictures that are up on your screen, that this Santa Claus has the ability to have posable legs, and it also looks like he has the ability to speak and talk, which is cool because depending on what kind of Christmas scene you want to set up would depend on what you want to put, depending on the Christmas scene that you want, depends on how you want to position him. If you want him to greet your guests while standing up, that's what you can do. If you want him to be sitting down somewhere in a nice big leather chair or some sort of nice looking chair, then you would set him down. And with that comes the really cool aspect to him. You pose him any way that you want to fit the scene and to greet your guests. Now, I don't believe that he only says one thing. I have heard from other descriptions and some other people that there is a possibility that he will sing.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
What kind of songs does he sing? I do not know. I think it's interesting that they made it this way. I think it's interesting that they decided to take a plush button and use that instead. And that they decided to make this Christmas Santa Claus animatronic more so of like a plush animatronic that they make every year. And he's not like the normal type of Santa, but again, I really do like that. I think the outfit is really nice. The face is very well crafted. It is very similar to the newer life-size dancing Santas made by Gemmy that are normally sold at Walmart. But the suit, on the other hand, definitely looks different. And the hands are definitely different as well because of the mittens. But I think that's a really good touch-up. I think the only complaint I really only have about this guy is the fact that he seems just a little too basic for me. His outfit just seems a little too, I guess you could say, bare. And I don't really think that he has that many extra fine touch-up details that make him just, I guess you could say, pop out from the rest of the Santa Clauses. However, I do love the shade of red, and I do like this new little spin on the life-size dancing Santa that Gemmy has made over the past few years. And I think that, like I said, this is a great start in the right direction. I'm thinking that if this guy does sell, this would probably expand Gemmy's creativity and motivate them to probably make even more cool Santas. One of the biggest things I would like to personally see from Gemmy is a Santa Claus that actually talks to his audience instead of dancing or something like that. Something kind of similar to Count Vigor, or something kind of similar to some of the witches that have been made in the past sold at Lowe's. A Santa who moves his head, his eyes maybe, and talks. But I do think this is definitely a good step, and I'm really excited to see this guy in stores. And again, there's a really nice variety there, so if you prefer the African American version, you can get that, or if you prefer the white version, you can also get that as well. Otherwise, this Santa, to me, is not bad at all. I would give him a 7 out of 10. I do kind of wish that he did do more. I really feel like the fact that he doesn't do as much kind of brings that level down to kind of disappoint the audience. I kind of wish, if anything, he was maybe half of a waving Santa, or I kind of wish he was a Santa that would move his head back and forth and look around while talking, or just something like that. Otherwise, the Santa isn't bad, the detail is great. However, the animations are just a little bit of a disappointment. But besides that fact, not a bad animatronic. I'm very excited to see what this Santa does, and I can't wait to see him in stores. Might be a pickup, don't know, but that price tag definitely says otherwise. Or $179.99, this Santa can be yours. Is it worth it? Maybe for the creative aspect of it, but not for what he does. I feel like this Santa should be running for about $120, maybe a little less, just because it is not a Santa Claus that does much, unless he does more than just laugh. Now, if he only laughs, that's a different story. But besides that fact, I would like to know your all's opinions in the comments below about this Santa Claus. Do you all think you'll be taking this one home? Do you think this is a unique design from Gemmy? Do you think this is a good step in the right direction for new kinds of Christmas animatronics? What do you all think? I would love to know your all's opinions in the comments below. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go and cut the video here. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I always try to upload weekly, never try and disappoint you all. Anyways, I'm going to go and get out of here. This is Jimmy Bones signing off. I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.